Guys, they finally did it. They finally added the one feature in a gaming laptop that we've been waiting for years, and it's finally here. They added a dedicated calculator button. Let's go. Hey, Mom? Yeah, it's me. They did it. They added a calculator button. Hello? I am only half joking about this. On the 4th video I ever posted on this channel, I customized a mechanical keyboard to add a dedicated calculator button. So it is legitimately useful, but that's not the focus of today's video because this is OMEN's latest and most powerful gaming laptop. Can we use it to set the world record for the most frames per second ever generated inside of a Panera bread? Hear me out. I legitimately think that this laptop with these specs can outperform anyone who has ever attempted to play video games at these locations. It's got the Intel Core Ultra 9 275HX. Intel built their entire Core Ultra lineup focused on gaming performance and efficiency. Plus, with the dedicated neural processing unit, it can accelerate AI tasks like audio optimization and auto framing, which are useful while streaming, while simultaneously offloading those tasks away from the CPU and GPU, which frees up their resources to focus on gaming output. And with the Intel Core Ultra processor efficiency focus, the chips should allow laptops to run cooler, quieter, and quicker as well. So with that paired with an RTX 5080 and 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, well, let's go set some world records. Come on. Let's go ahead and jump into CS2 and see what kind of FPS we can rock with. Cool 224 FPS off rip. This is all on a 2560 by 1600 display. Also at the very highest settings. There's a few other features that I think will enhance the FPS even further. Right next to the dedicated calculator button is this little guy, this diamond, which opens up the OMEN gaming hub. And inside of here, a brand new power mode called Unleashed mode, which essentially gives us minute control to overclock our laptop. Here we can adjust the power limits of the CPU. So if we just go ahead and max this bad boy out, that just means our CPU has access to more and more power. And I'm pretty sure Unleashed mode uses the battery in the laptop as well as the outlet power when it's plugged in. It uses both at the same time. I don't think I've ever heard of another laptop being able to do that. But now if we're purely going for the highest generated FPS inside of a Panera bread, well, we don't really need the highest quality settings, do we? And so instead of tinkering here and trying to optimize myself, OMEN also has a new tool called OMEN AI that changes all of these settings for you to maximize FPS. And it doesn't even just change game settings, it also shares hardware settings and operating system settings as well. Right away with that enabled, we're getting upwards of 400-500 FPS. This is crazy, 700 FPS. This is something that you would see inside of a dedicated gaming desktop, not a laptop in the middle of a bakery. Probably a world record. Although there is an outside chance that someone brought an entire desktop computer and set it up inside of Panera. But you know where I can guarantee no one has ever done that? Well, how about a gym? The gym I go to was constructed inside of an old church. So this is actually the basement of the church, which is in a soccer field now. With this whole Unleashed mode and allowing you to overclock a laptop, this is actually the first OMEN laptop that you can overclock like this. As they say, with great power comes great heat and responsibility. Shout out Uncle Ben. But the more power these components draw, the hotter they naturally will get. And so the challenge that OMEN is faced with is how to dissipate that heat to keep the laptop cool. Inside the OMEN gaming hub, we do have access to the CPU temp, GPU temp, and the chassis temp too, which is kind of nice. We can of course adjust the speed of the fans themselves. Looks like it maxes out at 5600 RPM. But aside from the ability just to max out your fans, OMEN apparently did add 2 new thermal features inside of this laptop as well. But first, they added an all new cooling architecture, which is a fancy way of saying they've updated the heat pipe system and the vapor chambers. There's now 4 exhaust outlets, which are each fed by heat pipes that are strategically placed to have the shortest run possible between the outlets themselves and the components, meaning the heat doesn't have to travel as far, which is good. And second, they've introduced a new thermal paste inside of here, specifically a liquid metal compound with increased viscosity, meaning that it's just a bit thicker than normal liquid metal. Most liquid metals, while great at transferring heat, are extremely runny. So this new cryo compound is supposed to deliver that same great heat dissipation while further preventing any potential leakage. Sounds nice on paper. At some point, we will have to break down this laptop to take a closer look at this thick metal thermal paste. But throughout all this testing so far, the laptop has stayed surprisingly cool. All right, we clocked in at 370 frames per second, nearly 400 once again. So that has to be a world record of FPS output at a gym, right? I sure think so. I need a break. Whew. It is kind of funny to, instead of after I finish a set, just sit on my phone, I can now sit on my gaming laptop and play some games in between my sets. All right, there's one more location that I think we can potentially set an FPS world record, but it's also going to be by far the most challenging. One of these little What are these even called? Rocker, backer, fourthers. I don't know what they're called. But more broadly, we're at the park, where I guarantee you no one has brought a full desktop computer. So I feel like we have a real good chance of setting an FPS record here at the park. The challenge here is threefold. Not only are we dealing with direct sunlight, we also can't plug our laptop into an outlet very conveniently, but we're also dealing with a laptop's arch nemesis out here, which is dirt, dust, and grime. That said, one of the coolest features that OMEN added into the OMEN Max 16 is the ability for the fans to self-clean themselves, which also definitely sounds like sci-fi, but here's how it works. Typically inside of a laptop computer, there's a few fans that just kind of circulate air. And what happens is when dust and dirt particles get stuck inside of there, well, those fans only spin one direction, so that dust gets stuck. That's why it's so hard to keep a laptop clean. Unlike a desktop computer that you can more easily take apart and, dust off, most people don't take apart their laptops to do that. And so OMEN and Intel co-engineered a self-cleaning fan that actually changes directions very rapidly to dislodge and shoot out dust particles, which first of all is fascinating from a tech perspective and also surprisingly useful for a laptop, and ideally helps increase the longevity of these laptops by letting them cool more efficiently for longer periods of time, especially by avoiding all of that clogging and gunk that you see in like those teardown videos of really gross laptops. And this fan cleaning technology is enabled by default. It automatically runs every few hours or so, except for when like the laptop is under heavy strain. So when you're gaming, it's not gonna reduce its own cooling just to help clean the fans. All right, time to figure out how many frames per second we can generate on a playground. Let's pwn some butts. Like I said, we're unable to plug into an outlet, so we're not able to fully take advantage of that unleashed mode that lets us overclock all these components. I also don't have my mouse this time, so we're using the trackpad. Without being plugged into additional power, we are kind of restricted to 60 FPS while playing this, so I'm not sure if we set any world records here, but this is certainly much better performance, especially on a 2.5K OLED display, than I could have ever hoped to have at a park here normally. Surely we set at least one FPS world record today, right? Although even if we did, I'm not sure how long it would last because the OMEN Max 16 also has a variation with a 5090 inside of it. So let's just assume that no one with that variation has played video games at Panera Bread yet, which I think is a fair assumption to make. After using this for the past couple days, the highlight for me by far has been the unleashed mode. The ability to overclock the laptop in a fairly simple way is honestly so cool. And on top of that, enables great gaming and productivity performance. I've kind of been noticing a theme that OMEN's been doing by lowering the bar of entry for once either very niche or very complex features. Like with overclocking, for example, that's historically a hobby that is kind of gate-kept behind the knowledge of BIOS configuration, specialized tools, a keen understanding of voltage, frequency, and cooling. But now all of that is just so much more accessible right here inside of the gaming hub. Another example of OMEN taking something complex and lowering the barrier of entry is with game optimization. Even OMEN AI's current approach of tweaking thousands and thousands of settings between the operating system, hardware, and software is typically something you'd have to spend a lot of time scouring Reddit threads or watching a bunch of YouTube tutorials to figure out what's optimal for your specific setup. And obviously you still can do all that, but for someone who maybe doesn't have the time or capacity to do so, they can just press a button and get all of the benefits of that optimization. Kind of similarly, check out what happens when you hold down the FN key on this laptop. All of the possible function keys are automatically highlighted, which I personally have never seen in a laptop like this before. This again should make it easier for normal everyday people to make the most out of a laptop like this. Again, lowering another barrier of entry, this time when it comes to understanding a sort of hidden layer of functionality. It might be completely obvious to you, but I do think it'll legitimately help a lot of people. And it's actually really cool. I even like it. Like, would I remember that you can do function P to switch performance modes if it wasn't highlighted every time I pressed FN? Probably not. You can always see the symbols on the keycaps themselves, but the sort of changing of state is really nice in the moment. A couple other things that I've just found neat with this laptop after using it for a couple days now, aside from the dedicated calculator button, of course, that's still number one. The Light Studio in general has a really cool update where you can now individually assign keyboard RGB colors and intensities. They do, however, have so many built-in color options that I probably will never fully customize one out myself. And in addition to the keyboard itself, we now also have access to a light bar for this underglow effect underneath the PC. Also fully customizable, as you can see, by default, it kind of matches the aesthetic of what's on the keyboard, which makes it nice and cohesive. OMEN seems to do a great job of not being totally in-your-face gamer aesthetic when it comes to these laptops. The simplicity of the matte black with just sort of this glossy logo, love it. Finally, I didn't realize this feature existed until I literally read through the manual, but there is also a built-in camera cover that you can just slide to, well, block the camera. It is kind of subtle, but there is just enough texture on it so you can slide it without getting fingerprints on the camera itself. Just nice to have, and it's privacy focused, you know? Now, my one gripe with this is that I'm really just not used to using laptops this large. For the past year or so, I've been using the OMEN Transcend 14, which is quite a bit smaller than the Max 16, albeit also less powerful. So I'd personally recommend the Max 16 to someone who ideally uses their laptop when plugged in most of the time. Mainly because it means you're not, lugging it around everywhere, but also second, when it's plugged in, that means you can take full advantage of the unleashed mode, which, like I said, is my favorite feature. It just boosts so much about this laptop that it feels like a less of one when it's not plugged in. The downside of offering that much power is that when you don't have that power, you notice it. But I personally don't think I'd want to lug a computer like this around to, say, class every day, especially while also having to lug around the power brick. Now, that said, you can also charge this laptop with a USB-C, which that is pretty convenient that it's an option, even though it will charge the laptop slower than the actual power brick. Despite that though, this is legitimately the most powerful gaming laptop that I have personally ever used. I've been a big fan of OMEN laptops for the past few years now, and the OMEN Max 16 feels like a solid addition to the lineup. I'll go ahead and leave some information about this laptop in the description down below in case you want to check it out, and I want to give a big thank you to OMEN and Intel for sponsoring this video. That's all I have for this one, so I will catch you in the next one. Oh yeah!